I'm really afraid of playing Invoker in this game because you're just gonna get ran at, and there is so much lockdown for you. You get Astral, like what's your counterplay? Who's saving you? Consider that every minute he spends shutting down the Ursa, you're basically killing him. You're killing him a third every minute. You just slow him down by so much. And up rotate by Mars.
Yep, rotation into the mid lane. This is going to be a dead Miposhka most likely. Got the IO nearby, although it's healing him up. I'm not sure they're going to be able to get this kill. How is this possible? Magical not seeing him. There's going to be the Frostbite. TP's coming out now. They want to try to punish this. Yatoro's here. He's immediately going to get banished up. He's going to try to go for that Meteor Hammer play, but I think it's going to end up biting him in the butt here. Yes, it is. Down goes Magical.
They got bot tower too. I mean, you can't make this move. It's too late. When we saw the Meteor Hammer at 7 minutes, the first real move with it is in near 12. Oh, Magical.
No, I think they want Magical.
They have an idea of where he is.
Yeah, they do, and there it is. There's the duel, the buffs up, everything, and the kitchen sink, and down goes Magical. Can't save himself when he's dueled.
Yep.
What
Nice
I like
board.
about the timing of that is that they lost their mid tower and immediately made a play where they can essentially take the enemy mid tower.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
It's good Dota.
And look bot, you know, Wraith King farming, but he's close enough that they'd be able to assist him where he ganked, and he can connect mid, which he might be looking to do now. So you got to fear a full 5-man engagement right now if you're Extremum. Yeah, Wraith King's not showing. Really good job.
Look at just the movement, the way that they're playing. Very, very aggressive, but they have everybody in a good position here. Just continuously, you know, poking and prodding over Sasha. He's got his body in the right spot here as well, because it does have to be the big tanky boy in front, but...
So if a team fight does break out, he's able to just stop farming and immediately cut over.
He forced the TV rotate and then went top, so now he's here for this kill.
Oh, they got the save though, and they're gonna follow up with the arena. In comes the IO, but look at that damage coming out. They just absolutely shred Collapse, and so bad. Wraith King coming back up again, but Yatoro, he has no friends. It is a full 5-man rotation here. He's gonna get banished up. They're gonna follow up with that Meteor Hammer, and...
Is Nefrit calling for the kill? Is that what that was?
He must have.
I think that is entirely what that was. He was going, bro, I had a terrible lane, please.
See, I think that Spirit is getting a little overeager. We were just praising them, and they really did make the right move, where they forced TPs, they forced map movement. They're leading Extremum around the map by the hand, but you can't make that play right in front of a tower. It's just not a good decision, nor is
Miposhka panicking. Nefrit is dead. And here comes the IO. Doesn't have a friend with him, though, so it looks like the Mars will be able to walk away.
With the static nature of it, because they know they're
they have the
making further and further ahead. But at the same time, like, Ursa now has a Battle Fury, so he's going to catch up.
IO gonna just teleport out.
Yeah, they've just kind of squandered the LC's huge lead. That's
Gonna go back in here, I think. I heard.
They're setting up for the reload. Magical is way too far out.
Yep. Starts to make some moves on the Curry of the Banishment, but in comes Yatoro. Throws out that Wraith Fire stun. There'll be no Meteor Hammer here for you. And in comes Collapse. He says, don't kill him yet. I want this duel. And by God, he will get it.
Yeah, why is he there?
I have no idea.
This is a problem when the position 5 Crystal Maiden terrifies Chu so badly, he's got to run away.
You know, G said he didn't know who BSJ was, so maybe that's a problem.
We see like Vessel into Solar Crest, but then you just fall off so hard.
Especially since
We're trying to make some plays over here onto Sasha. Or rather, Sasha's running away for his life. Turn back around again, the stomp. And they'll flow down the Earth Splitter. They'll get a kill. Over onto So Bad. Now Yatoro running away. Spear comes through. Not quite enough damage. There it is. There's the reincarnation. Does get popped. The rest of the team, though, coming in hot. Looks like they do want to fight this. They'll throw out a Wraith Fire Blast over onto the Elder Titan.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But looks like they're just a little reluctant to fully commit. I mean, you don't have your IO, right? So
you could always ask for, and then you've got a Wraith King.
Well, they're smoked up over on the side of Extreme. Hoping to get this jump over onto Toronto, Tokyo. Go, use the Glimmer. A little bit more time, but they do have the Dust, as expected. Do the Stomp forward, but they'll follow up with a duel. They need to try to take down this OD fast enough, and it's not looking like that's going to happen, so the duel does delay a little bit longer. I think Collapse is going to die for this, though, and the IO coming in tries to save him. It's not going to be enough, as he does get banished. Like, go, they drop the hammer, and Toronto Tokyo just poking as much as he can over on the side. So now they're fleeing. Yatoro looks like he's going to make it out.
It's not necessary. You're killing the OD. You don't need to worry about disarming him when you're that far ahead.
Do you think it's just nerves that they're worried that, you know, okay, well, we are having a great game, but Oh, Io, you're gonna get left behind, unfortunately. But you know, that is oh, well, survives a little bit longer. Not quite long enough, though.
Dear.
They do have that rotation, and now Magical's found himself Yatoro. He's gonna get slept up with that stomp. They'll just go and take it right off him with that dispel. They have the dust every single time, though. Yatoro is not looking too healthy. Crystal Maiden is just absolutely melted, and down goes the Wraith King for the first time. He's gonna come back up again. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to get out of here, though. Got the BKB over onto Nefrit. He's just gonna keep chasing after him. Hops forward, drops the Sanity's Eclipse. Yatoro trying to break some ankles in the trees. Not gonna be able to do it. They do manage to get G on the back lines. But you've already lost so much, and that's going to be a defensive BKB coming out now from Toronto, Tokyo. Not the way he wants to use this at all.
Not respecting the catch. Blows somebody
Ace
up.
the Abyssal, like late game, you finish with a Rapier. Like that just seems to be the winning build. That hold up. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. There's a kill on the Pushka now. That's like the, I was about to say, was that the third arena that we've seen now where he's been trying to kill Crystal Maiden? Nefrit feels like he's a little itchy, though. Of course, he does have that Aegis, so he's going to be able to do that. Two. Standing nearby, they've got the Blink BKB and the Blade Mail, but no one to actually duel. Sleep being tossed over on the side as well. Just, it feels like they're so shy. As they keep going back and forth, another tornado gets tossed out, but the banishment. It's a whole lot of nothing happening, it feels like, right? Get some more damage over here onto Nefrit. Again, another banishment. BKB coming off of Sachlo. We'll be able to hold Toronto, Tokyo, but they're just running away now with these BKBs going too. Chu is sitting in that pit. Looks like maybe they're going to try to go for this kill. They do get the duel off over onto the ET. They'll be able to find it. Another banishment, waiting their time here. Yatoro looking, wants to get this Mars. They get the cold snap off, the jump forward with the blink. It's going to be another stun, and that should be a dead Mars. That was a strange fight, guys. Can you explain that to me, please?
I thought they were gonna. I mean, Ursa wanted battle. He didn't want hugs. Like he was trying to brawl twice.
We do have a smoke play coming out now from the side of Spirit. They're on the hunt, and it looks like they're going to get initiated on here by the Mars. Coming in from the other side, though, there's going to be some nice dual damage here as Nefrit now pops the BKB, is forced to run away. Needs some help from the rest of his team, but he's not going to find it. He's left all alone here. Collapse again. They just don't have that lockdown when he had the BKB up, but it's gone now. Banishment coming out. Magical on the other side here with Chu. It's a little bit out of position. They're just going to try to keep him alive here.
Nice.
Magical going forward again. They want to reinitiate.
4-on-4.
Yatoro immediately just throwing out the halberd, and the glimmer goes off over onto our Wraith King. Boy, has he been doing that. All right.
Oh, careful, Chu.
Chu is going to be the one who gets found immediately. Ice Wall gets tossed out, slowing him down. Yatoro jumping forward. There's the banishment, though. It's going to buy him a little bit more time as they jump over onto the back lines. They want to try to get rid of the Io if they can, but they're just not finding enough damage. So that's a wasted arena for the most part. They'll turn around. They do get the kill over onto Chu. The jump forward, though, coming out from Nefrit. He can't deal with the He can't kill the Io fast enough. There it is. The final hit comes off. They'll be able to finally take him down. Now Yatoro, he's stuck away from the rest of his team. He doesn't have anyone to help him, but look at that.
The evasion.
Going right back up again as Toronto, Tokyo. He pops that BKB. It does go hit. There's followed up with a Cataclysm on the back end. They're taunted. Can they get this duel off in time? Can they finish him off? No, they're not going to be able to. Magical. Is he going to be able? Is he allowed to be walking away here? Banishment comes out. This is not looking super great here for this Legion commander. She tried to get a little bit of life steal off. It's not going to be enough. Yatoro jumping back in, though, here over onto the Ursa. Finally finding the kill. As he's on the hunt now, he wants to. He would love to grab this Mars. Collapse is sitting so very low himself, but he's just trying to go and lifesteal over here onto Chu as they're chasing after the Mars over on the top. They'll finally be able to take down this Elder Titan, and they'll follow it up with a double kill now for Yatoro.
I think that was a great fight.
No, there's an initiation, but I don't think that's what they really want. They jump over onto the CM, but immediately going to get protected. Here they go. Turn around. Pop that BKB. Let's go that Spirit here, and down goes Sobas. They do manage to finally get the Io, but that's about it. As they went and they popped off these BKBs. Magical is getting duel off. This is not looking good for this OD as the Cataclysm comes through, and they'll find the kill on him. There's going to be a little bit of a snow. Doesn't manage to save them in time. Down goes the Coddle.
Did they get a Coddle ult off? And where was Magical?
Magical was not there. He was down on the ramp side. I don't know, Cap. You tell me.
You don't have a tier 2 up, guys.
Look at the aggression coming out from Yatoro. He sees this Coddle and he's like, yeah, absolutely not. Don't go anywhere near these buildings.
I hate that play. That is like one of my biggest pet peeves. If you're not gonna fight, don't be outside of the fountain.
You're going for
Mega.
full-on megas. And there's nothing
Oh
they
my
can
God.
do. Magical's still dead for another 5 seconds. It's just going to be ripped down. They've smoked up. And they don't manage to lift the side. Oh my God, look at Yatoro. He just jumps forward. Immediately banishment. We'll buy a little bit more time, but the second he turns back around, does have that Ags, but doesn't seem to matter because the GG gets called. Team Spirit is taking the first game here, boys.
Yeah, I really like the hero decisions from Extremum, and I just feel like they answer what Team Spirit's got. Like, you have so much kill threat.
It's gotta
The thing
be
is, I don't know if I agree with pulling a creep wave against an AM in a spot. Wait, to wrong.
There it
Okay.
is. There's the first blood. I told you, Mellow Jewel, he was like, man, I couldn't play that first game. I'm hungry. I want to prove myself here in the DPC. And gets the first blood there.
Something a lot of inexperienced carries don't do. You want to invest early. Basically, buy as many build. Oh, hang on.
Ooh,
Dead.
the roll in and
Nice kill. Well played by G. But you want to buy enough items to ensure you can keep dominating the lane. You don't want to buy too many, but enough build up to ensure you're going to crush.
doing a little bit of hunting over here. And the pressure's over on the mid tower with that double damage run on Mellow Jewel. Looks like they're going to try to punish Miposhka.
No.
Remnant coming forward. They've found him easily. And they're going to just let Mellow Jewel clean up.
I don't speak Russian, but I can read Miposhka's lips there. He says, they kill me. Whatever, man. Fives love dying like that.
He's making space for the anti-mage again. Turn this back around, though, over here on that position.
Oh my
5 Death Prophet. She did have the Fairy Fire. Siphon does save her, but that was a lot of damage pumped out.
Because this rune control is going to be real annoying to deal with. And Ember Spirit of Mellow, he's pretty much responsible to win this game for his squad at this point.
Nefrit getting a little cheeky here. Reality Rift going to drag back Nefrit into the arms of Collapse, but they do rotate Shu here, so Collapse needs to be a bit careful. Maybe he has gone a bit too far because the TP does get canceled with the roll. Spirit Siphon, Silence to boot. He's just trying to hit people, trying to go out here with a little bit more damage, and he does fall. He jumped on the IO, and maybe it was just the knee-jerk reaction of, like, protect IO, and then he's like, oh, maybe we can, and just perhaps went too far with it. I don't know. Puck, Silence, roll on in with the Spirit Siphon. This is looking like a dead Toronto.
That's exactly what I mean. Miposhka can just be sitting in those trees. Because currently he's just kind of running in circles through his own jungle. Yeah, you got to stack off, sure. But just sit there. It's the only play you can make in this game as Extremum is to keep ganking mid. These forms of free sustain where, let's say you get a kill or shove someone out of lane, you don't have to buy regen, you just stay on map. It's just so good. Is this a lasso? Nope.
No, he's out. He's out, but Mellow Jewel is not, as they finally get themselves a revenge kill over in the mid lane, and this is looking like it's turning into a tower push here, so.
There's nothing you can do once you get coiled in that spot. It's a Wisp CK. It's just so much damage.
Got the boots of travel up and running here on the bat, hoping maybe they can grab Miposhka here. G's also in position, top lane. The TP's out though. There's the lasso, and down goes Miposhka. And the Dream Coil gets used by Toronto Tokyo. He's just having such a difficult game as they get yet another kill on him.
That was what I wish they had done at 10 minutes, because their mid tower would still be alive. They're going to make the first move, but you can see how easy that was to succeed. Like, you have Earth Spirit, you have Ember Spirit, Lasso's available. Maybe they're just waiting for the bots, but this is the Extremium bread and butter here. You don't even need tower damage outside of the DP ultimate. You're a Witch Doctor 5. You can't kill anybody. You die to any spirit, it's just a rough spot.
Yeah, I don't feel like where he's dying is the spot where he's positioning himself between the enemy team and his like carry or his mid or something like that, right? Like he's not being a barrier.
And they
Into
know
their
exactly
own
where
jungle.
they know where they are.
But what is this?
They're hoping to take one of them out at the very least, and that's going to be the coil snapping, followed up with the coconut near the tank here. It's going to be enough damage to take down the Bat Rider. But Toronto Tokyo probably needs a little bit of help, and it's there. You've got Collapse making his way over with that Chaos Bolt. Eventually land,
tried.
you know?
Not a place you want to be. Miposhka's going to die again. I can feel it.
It's looking like So Bad possibly is going to be the first one to go down here. Collapse, though, being held in place, has a silence. They're just going to try running out, and the catch is just not there. That is one problem with this draft, as Yatoro in the top lane just going to town on these creeps, and he's going to put some damage on that tier 2 tower. You do have the Ghost over here coming out from G, but they fortify. Nefrit very forward here. Exorcism. Still got a little time, but
is under attack.
I mean, Yaturo's just straight vibes. He's not coming to, like, he's just like, you guys have fun. Like, you got that, right? I'll cut mid-wave.
The roll forward here, a little bit off the mark here from 2, but they find Maposhka. So this is looking like a dead Witch Doctor yet again. The Io was their next target as they go when they group up. 3 people to take down the little Io in Toronto, Tokyo, who's just trying to stay alive in the back.
What are they doing? I mean,
Why are we going on Wraith King?
Collapse had run towards mid. Like, that was just the puck and the 2 supports. It's okay.
Deep breaths.
They got
now.
time. They got time. They can get back in there.
There's a lot of heroes over here, and they'll find themselves a quick pick-off over here on the Bat Rider, but they follow up yet again. The sline's being tossed out with that magnetized. Maposhka will go down yet again. Collapse now running for his life, but they have those remnants up. Gets that slight, throws out a stun as well. Collapse trying to armlet toggle the best that he can. Nefert hot on his heels, though, and burning him down with that radiance. It's going to be Melojewel, though, who finishes him off. And now Toronto, Tokyo, he is left alone here to fight it out here with Chu, but decides that he probably should be getting out of the neighborhood right now.
Which was just sweeping back up to the top lane because they feel very strong. They have this Radiance timing. They want to take any fight they can, and they know Spirit's going to be occupying top.
Is the chase after the puck as he finds himself a kill on Chu, but his greed ends up coming to bite him in the butt. Yeah, Toronto, Tokyo.
Salt in the wound.
It's Wraith King favored when he has Radiance, but then the AM's going to hit his timing before 20 on Wraith King, and you're just going to like run at the hero, and you've got so much physical damage, you can really threaten the AM. It feels like the Wraith King now with the Aether Shot can just kind of like challenge AM at almost all stages of the game.
And they're waiting
Nice
for
sounds.
the Ember to come right back up again. They follow up with the Silence. Already burned that Aegis. Get the Coconut bounce. Still probably going to tick down here.
XD.
Trying to buy himself some time. They're making their way over to the mid lane. They know the Wraith King was just there. They just spotted him. Looks like they're going to be able to go and find the Bat Rider first. BKB comes out, though. He's just going to try to run away. Big Silence being tossed out by that Death Prop, followed up with the stun from the Wraith King. Also getting stunned right back up again. The Phantoms is going to come out here as the Io trying to stay alive is going to pop. G also to fall, though, and they put a lot of damage over onto the Wraith King. He's going to definitely have to use that reincarnation as she's running away from Yatoro. We're on the side, Witch Doctor using the Voodoo Restoration, but down goes Chu.
Oh my God.
The jump forward again here. That's a big crit, and down goes Sashlo.
Buyback.
And the roll forward again. We did get the buyback coming out. Collapse, and Io just Io doing the best he can to try to keep him alive. He's not going to be able to. Roll forward again over onto Io. Now Toronto Tokyo's trying to buy himself a little bit more time here because his anti-mage is already left. But he is just taking too much damage with that Silence. Down he goes.
Or you're finding enemy heroes. A battle for the outpost. 6 seconds.
There it is. There's the BKB Blink Bat with spider legs dragging back, and there is no Io that will be in this fight. Yatoro maybe a little greedy here as he goes and just hits up another creep camp. Runes are up. Toronto Tokyo was hiding over onto the side. There's the Silence. Collapse looking like he wants to make some plays. They'll drop the Dream Coil, hoping maybe they can take Chu out, but Collapse, he's taking so much damage here, and they do have that dust. They can see the CK, so down he goes. Yatoro not hard committing on this fight. Put a little bit of damage out in the background, but
He didn't get to kill the Ember. He was a little...
oh no, Toronto Tokyo! Again, very greedy. Is not looking like he's going to survive this. Man, this has been a rough game.
Straight up Divine Rapier, huh?
I'm never sure when I'm being trolled when I see players queue that up in their quick buy. Though Collapse looks like he's in need of some... Yeah, that's a lot of heroes, and that is a very dead Collapse. I'm not sure
It's
what
the
his
third
positioning
time.
was there.
The second time in the same spot.
Nope. Rift coming out, but they're going to lose their tower. But you also have Yatoro just full-on split pushing. Go, they'll hold the fortifications.
I think they're too obsessed with this idea of Yatoro taking the enemy base and them buying time for that.
Well, hang on. I mean, they're winning the race.
Yeah,
There's
the
no
Ember's
glyph.
here. Okay, they're going to TP back the Death Prophet too. Oh, the jump forward, though, blink over onto the Ember. It's going to turn around, just absolutely start shredding.
Okay, okay.
And that's going to follow up with Toronto Tokyo just joining on the fight. That is the Aegis down. That's the second time that December Spirit has lost an Aegis to just sort of a pick-off here. There's the BKB. Have to slide away, and there's just these weird fights going out. They're all just full-on split pushing.
Base now.
And now they're kicking. Yeah, they've
No,
got
Maposhka.
Maposhka. Down he goes again. Collapse, trying to find this opening. We'll be able to go land the stun over onto Chu. Sashlo with that BKB. They'll take down Chu. Can they finish off Sashlo is the question. The BKB not doing too much. It's just delaying the inevitable as he gets dragged right back in again. And Yatoro's on a killing spree. He's right back up top,
my
too,
God.
with this IO. This is some highly efficient Dota now.
Yeah, this
How
is
do you-
Spain is a big issue.
Tier 3.
How do you deal with him? Spellshift goes up over onto the back lines, though, hoping maybe to jump onto the IO will be, of course, this Earth Spirit again. And the CK kind of duking it out. IO joining back up again, trying to help out his bro.
Wow.
Heals him right back up. BKBs are getting popped over on the other line, but Melojuli's trying to find this opening, and he's just not seeming like he's going to be able to get any kills off of this. He's forced back with Nefrit and G. The jump forward again with the Reality Rift. That's a dead Melojul. He is down. Does have buyback, Nefrit. No mana left, of course, going against an anti-mage. Feels a little bit bad here.
Playing
Throw,
so well.
getting a nice bash off, followed up with that pin of break. Can they just go for the tower, and then they follow up. They're like, all right, yeah, I guess I could go for a kill on this Wraith King. Another silence coming out. Can they do anything about this? BKB coming out from Sasha. They're waiting. They're looking. Can they grab anyone? Again, it's going to be the IO, but that's not enough. Especially when you consider that there is no buyback on these guys.
There's the rapier.
Sad. It's go time. Claps.
Be careful.
Puck, healed up, is just going to go and hop right over to the orb. Easy peasy. They've already got a fight going on. Chu having to use that Ghost Scepter already. Can they get this kill down here? Yes, the IO's going to go down. Looks like Chu, though, on the back lines is going to get wiped up. And now Nefrit is left all alone. There's a big split going on here. It's over on the back line. G also going to go down. BKBs are coming out in force, but Yatoro, he just jumps away. He blinks out, clap swapping his own BKB. It looks like they're considering going right back in again. Yes, they get the jump off here. And look at it. They just take down Melojul. No problem. No buyback on him. They're hunting. They want a little bit more. They're going to be able to get Slashless looking like. Can they get one more hit off? No, it looks like maybe he's going to be able to run away. CK chasing him down. But over here on the side, they've got the Wraith King. He's left all alone, and there's just too much damage. He's going to go down. There's no buyback. The GG gets called. They realize that they just cannot win this game too.
Wow. That was, you know, it's 28-17, and yet it feels like Team Spirit just dominated. They're down.